What's up, peoples? Yankee Gooner, what's the deal? We got a pretty big Judgment Day kind of game tonight. We are playing Leicester away at the King Power Stadium. Gonna be a really tough game to say the least. Leicester's in third place. We are sitting very ugly in fifth place. And let's just be real, I have absolutely zero confidence that we're going to get any sort of result tonight whatsoever. Leicester's absolutely flying. They've lost only 2 games. We've also lost, I think, only 2 games, but we've drawn 5. And the bottom line is I can't even remember the last time that we played well, that we actually had a decent game where we look good, and it all starts from the defense. We defend like a bunch of clowns. We're set up like a bunch of freaking clowns. Basically, we fucking suck since the back end of last season. And you can even go further back to the last few years that Wenger was managing us. We just haven't looked good in a very, very long time. And I literally cannot remember the last time that we looked like the Arsenal of old, where we're playing that free-flowing, beautiful football. I haven't seen it in a very, very long time. I am just not confident at all going into games anymore. We have a ridiculous strike force that's not being utilized at all right now, that's not getting service. Our midfield is flat, our defense is shaky, and that is not allowing our incredibly talented forward team to actually get the job done. In Aubameyang, Lacazette, Pepe, and Ozil, we have a disgusting attack, and they're not able to play their pretty football because of what's going on behind them in the midfield and in defense. So basically, if we can even get a draw tonight, I'll be extremely surprised. I definitely won't be happy. I mean, Leicester is a club that we have been able to beat quite a bit. We never shy down from games with them. In the season where they actually won the league, Leicester, they lost 3 games, I believe, that season. 2 of those were to Arsenal. We actually did the double on them. And that just shows how far mentality goes, because when we were approaching those games, our mentality was, this is Leicester. We don't care how good they're playing. With all due respect to Leicester, we're a bigger club than them. And the way that we were approaching those games was, hey, we're a bigger club. We're going to outplay them. And that's exactly what we did. Going into games nowadays, we look absolutely terrible. We look like completely out of ideas. We're playing with zero confidence. The manager doesn't really know what he's doing, or at least it looks like he doesn't know how to set us up properly. His tactics are terrible. We're getting outshot in every single game. We're barely getting shots on goal. And the players just look completely devoid of ideas and confidence. They're just scared to play our game. We are not playing our game for such a long time now, and it's really worrying. And, tonight is a huge game for the future of Unai Emery. If he doesn't get some sort of result tonight, I think he's going to get sacked. I think if he doesn't, I worry that a draw will actually save him for another week. But if we lose tonight, I'm fully expecting the board to sack him. And at this point, I was Emery in for a very long time. Over the past few weeks, I've been very vocally an Unai out fan. This manager is, bottom line, not good enough to manage a club as big as Arsenal FC. That's the bottom line. We need a strong manager with a lot of experience that has won major trophies with major teams to come in and give us that boost and that structure and the tactics that are going to bring us back to playing the football that we're capable of playing, because we have really good players going forward, at least. And I think our defense, once Hector and Tierney are up to speed, is good enough to at least get us into the top 4 at the minimum. But the way things are going right now, we look absolutely terrible, and I really don't have any fucking confidence in getting anything out of the game today. Leicester's flying, and we're not at the bottom line. So let's get in to the starting lineup. This is how I think that we should set up today. Let's start with the goalkeeper. It's a no-brainer. We're going to start with Bernd Leno in goal. He's been pretty decent for us. I know that we haven't kept any fucking clean sheets really this year, but I don't think that comes down to the goalkeeper. I think it comes down to who's playing in front of him, and our defense and the players that are supposed to be protecting our defense is an absolute joke. So that's where we're sitting at the moment. So we got Bernd Leno in goal. In front of Bernd Leno on the right-hand side, I would play Callum Chambers. I don't think Hector is quite ready. Callum has been decent. A few weeks ago, he was way more than decent. He was probably our best defender. He was playing really well. So let's hope that he can continue in that vein tonight and play well down that right-hand side. He's definitely got his work cut out for him against Leicester at the King Power. Next to him, I will go with Socrates and pairing Socrates, David Luiz. They have the most experience playing together. Rob Holding had a shocker really against Vitória and the Portuguese side earlier this week. We'll see how that pairing goes. We're going to get scored on at least 2-3 times tonight. For sure. I don't see us a clean sheet. Don't make me fucking laugh. It's ridiculous. Playing to their left, I would go with Kieran Tierney. He's coming back from injury. I think he's got hopefully enough power and fuel in the tank to play tonight. He's by far our best left back. Kolasinac has not been good going forward or defending. So I'm really hoping that Kieran Tierney starts. In front of the defense, protecting the defense, I would like to see a combination of Lucas Torreira sitting in the DM position, not going forward and going in front of Mesut Ozil and trying to score. I really don't know what the hell's going on there. We spent close to 30 million on this player to play defensive midfield. It's a position that we've needed help in and replacing for a very long time. We finally get the player in, and then he's played out of position. I don't fucking understand it. But I would like him to start today and to sit deep and protect the center backs and get that ball quickly outletted to Guendouzi, who I want to play next to him, that we can start the attacks quickly. I want to see the ball move around quickly. That is the key to Arsenal's success over the past years, is quick moving football, and our shit has been weak when we're talking about how we're passing the ball. Slow, sideways, backward football, and it doesn't suit our attacking players. It doesn't suit our team, and you can see that the results are suffering from that. So hopefully, that'll be who's going to sit in front of the defense, protecting the center backs and the defenders. And in front of them, I would like to see Mesut Ozil. I actually think he will get the start tonight. He hasn't been bad at all. I don't know why he hasn't been playing. He's our most creative player. He creates chances every time that he plays. He doesn't defend well, fine, but we have lacked some serious creativity going forward over the past months, and that needs to be rectified. And we have one of the best number 10s in recent memory, playing for us. So I have no idea why you wouldn't play him in a game like this. On the right-hand side, I would go with Pepe. If you play to this man's strengths, he is going to score goals for us, and he's going to cause all sorts of problems to the defenders that are marking him. If we play quickly, feed him balls in behind, even let him take on players with his quick feet, he can cause a lot of damage. So I'd like to see Pepe on the right. On the left-hand side, I'd probably play Pepe on the left and Aubameyang on the right. Let's switch those around. And up front, I'd like to see Alexandre Lacazette, coming back from injury. It's been a little bit slow start for him since he's come back, but I have full confidence in this guy. He was our best player last season. He's an absolute beast up front. If he gets the service His hold-up play is excellent, and hopefully, he can come in now and get back to his old ways, because we're really going to need him if we have any chance of climbing back and competing for that top 4 position. If we lose tonight, we're going to be 9 points behind Chelsea and Leicester, and that's going to be a really difficult mountain to climb. And if we don't win tonight, and even if we draw, I think that should be it for Unai. He is not good enough. He's not setting us up correctly. His tactics are shit. We're not getting results. Our away form is shambolic. I think we've won 4 games in 2019 away from home, which is a fucking disgrace for Arsenal Football Club. Again, I have zero confidence tonight, but hey, football's a funny game. We don't know what's going to happen. Maybe we'll actually show up today. I don't think we will, but, your heart is telling you that, maybe they'll go out and actually try to save the job of their manager, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. So kickoff is in a few hours. Good luck to us. I hope it's a good game, and let's hope we're set up and that we can get a result out of this. Let's go, Gunners!